Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, we are just over a month from the start of fall. And it may be getting colder outside, but Canadians have a lot to look forward to when it comes to tax benefits and rebates, right?
It's not getting colder right now. It's quite nice out here, Erica, but yes,
Lovely.
I know what you mean. Lovely, and you're right, fall is around the corner. And for cash-strapped Canadians, that might be a good thing because, life is more expensive than ever, but there is a number of government grants and tax breaks that just could end up in your bank account in the coming months. How nice would that be? The biggest one, of course, to look out for is the GST, HST tax credit. You don't need to apply for it. You just need to have filed a tax return last year. If you're eligible based on your income or lack thereof, you'll get this $496 if you're single, $650 if you're married. That'll go into your account October 5th. There's the Canada Child Tax Benefit, which is paid on the 20th of every month if you're eligible for that. Keep an eye out as well for the Climate Action Incentive Payment, as it's called. Next payment for that October 13th. That is a tax-free amount to help offset the federal carbon pricing, Eric. So how nice would that be to see some cash in your bank account out of nowhere?
Yeah, especially a lot of people might have been spending a little more during the summertime. We tend to do that, don't we?
I'm guilty of that one, Erica.
Yeah, me too. An online travel website says Air Canada has been voted as North America's favorite airline.
By millennials. And I wanted to say earlier, the kids love Air Canada, but millennials, and we know this better than anyone, don't we, Erica? Millennials aren't kids anymore, unfortunately. We're getting old. We're getting up there, Erica. Nonetheless, Canadians on a whole like to hate on Air Canada, but not the millennials. A travel website called Trazy, which caters to those 40 and under, hands out their annual travel awards, and lo and behold, Air Canada won for Best North American Airline for 2023. Indeed, Air Canada has been trying to cater to the millennial crowd, it seems. For instance, just the other day, it announced that Apple TV shows will now be available on its in-flight entertainment system. That's one way to woo the millennials like us, Erica, with a little Ted Lasso at 40,000 feet, right?
All right, and finally, unionized workers at Ontario's public broadcaster could be heading for a strike at the end of this week.
Pokeroo and Steve Paikin on the picket lines, Erica? It is possible. I was at this rally today. Unionized workers at Television Ontario will be in a legal strike position on Friday morning. They held this rally today. They're looking for better job security and higher pay. The workers represented by the Canadian Media Guild contend that they haven't had a inflationary raise in quite some time. The government funding, they say, for the television portion of TVO has gone down. Host of the Agenda on TVO, Steve Paikin, is on the Sunshine List. He's pulling in big money, but he tells me many others at the channel are struggling.
The issue clearly is not about my salary, which I'm delighted with and is fine. I'd be happy to have it frozen. I'd be happy to have it cut. I enjoy working at TVO and have for 30 years. But there's a lot of 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds who are making $20,000 and $30,000 a year less than the people who do similar work at other media outlets. And as much as they love their jobs, Richard, and as much as they love coming to work and engaging in the creative process that gets an hour of television on the air every night, they've decided in their wisdom something's got to change.
The government, for its part, Erica, telling me that it's kept funding stable for TVO. The two sides will meet with a conciliator tomorrow to try and avoid that Friday strike.
Okay, thanks for that, Richard.